Hey everybody, it's Chiaga Conroy. Okay, I need to stop making that joke. Sorry. Hey guys, what's up? Pitmarthroy here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin. In the last episode, we got 3 ship parts in the Forest of Hope, which were all the ones that we could have obtained. The other 3 we could not currently get. But in this episode, we will be getting the next Pikmin type, and the final one that we will be able to get those, and the Force Naval. So, this will be the first time reviewing this. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to warn you right now, I don't like the Force Naval or the area after this, but the reason that I don't like the Force Naval, besides the fact that it's really dark and it's hard to see what you're doing, which you'll see the minute we start it, you can see the screen's a lot darker. It's really hard to see off into the distance. But the other reason I don't like it is there's a lot of walls that need to be bombed, and it seems like there are not near enough bomb rocks to go around in this area. So the first thing we're going to do is get 50 Pikmin, reds only. You can use yellows if you want. And we're going to immediately start working on this gate right off the bat. Fortunately, there aren't a lot of enemies near your base, but that is the first thing we're going to do. If you look on your map, you notice how the red and yellow onions glow kind of a faint color. We have another onion that is over here, and you can probably already tell what type of Pikmin we're going to be getting, just from seeing that. But we're going to have the reds work on that while we raise up that new type of Pikmin, which is right down here. And that is the blue onion, which of course will have blue Pikmin. And as you can already tell, this onion is sitting in the water right now, which means the blue Pikmin are the final Pikmin type, and they have the ability to traverse water. That is their only ability in this game, but yet they are still far more useful than yellow Pikmin. And these are the second most important. Even the only reason that they could be considered less important than reds is the fact that reds have ×2 damage multipliers, but the blues are extremely helpful for the reason of traversing water alone. It is a Pikmin of yet another color. Near this one's cheeks appears to be what is a set of gills. This trait suggests to me that the blue type of Pikmin can enter the water without any trouble whatsoever. What? In the cutscene, he's in the water right now. There's only one way to find out. I mean, like, seriously, the onion is in the water. There's no way in that cutscene that the Pikmin could not be in the water. But yeah, we're going to be starting with raising up our blues a little bit. You might see this guy up here. This is the bread bug. We're going to see if we can get him to be a little bit stupid here for a second. May or may not, I don't know. The bread bug, if he'll come back over here. Maybe he will, maybe he won't, I don't know. The bread bug, what he does is he will find items, pellet posies, enemy bodies, whatever, and try to drag them back to his little base, which he doesn't really have a base, but he tries to find stuff and carry it back to wherever he wants to go. And he's actually holding a ship part, and to take care of him, what you need to do is fight back by, grabbing onto the same item that he has, and essentially trying to pull him back into one of the onions. He'll hit his head on the top of the onion, and it will inflict quite a bit of damage. You can defeat him by throwing Pikmin on top of him, but it's a lot more difficult than doing it the way that I just mentioned. So let's go ahead and grab this 5 pellet. But yeah, the ship part that the bread bug has is actually also not one that is required. But we might be getting it today, maybe not. It just depends on where he's going to show up on the map. Sometimes he shows up near my base. Hey, I see you, I see you. No, come back here. There we go. Alright, looks like the blues are going to take care of him. That would be really nice if we could just take him out right off the bat here. And then we could use him to harvest more blue Pikmin. You're going to have to take care of him twice here, though, so this first hit should do a lot of damage. Yeah, so now we're just going to try to take him out normally. Like that, alright. The space float. This float is absolutely necessary for any pilot who lacks skill at swimming in space. Swimming in space. You can't swim while you're in space. Crazy. So we'll go ahead and let them take the bread bug's corpse back. And that should hopefully... Oh, only 3. Oh well. It's better than nothing. I'm not sure how much the space float takes, but it's obvious now that the blues will have to get this. But we'll work on that in a second. How much does it need? 25? Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be around 30 or 35. We can sprout 35 blues. We only have 19, but 35 is easily doable. Make sure you don't go over there yet, because that is a new type of enemy, and you want to fight them with reds, not just because of their ×2 multiplier, but also their immunity to fire. There is no pellet posies that are currently available. That's kind of irritating. They'll sprout in a little bit here, but I guess we could work on getting the blue Pikmin flowered up. What few we have here. Just try to make sure they don't hit the pellet posy buds. In case I haven't gone over this, the pellet posies do sprout their pellets later on in the days. There's a little bit. No! Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Okay, they took care of that gate. That's good. Try to go around them here. I'm actually going to bring the reds... Yeah, go over there with your friends. I'm actually going to bring the reds back to base. I don't need them for anything currently, but I do need them out of the way. That's really what I need them right now. I need them out of the way. So let's go ahead and grab these guys. And we'll go ahead and start tearing up these rocks again, I guess. Right now, we're just essentially waiting for the pellet posies. I'm sure if you've looked at the map, there are quite a bit of ship parts that we could be obtaining right now, but I don't want to work on that too much right now. I want to primarily focus on the blues, and then focus on the rest of the Force of Hope before getting into this area. Because we will need quite a bit of blue Pikmin. There's a point in the game where you need like 60 of them all at once. And it's really important to have quite a bit of blue Pikmin. Dude, seriously, get over here. Alright, they all have flowers now, so that's good. I know something we can do while we're waiting, so that's another option. Let's go ahead and take the reds, and there's some bridges that we can start working on. They can start building. So we'll let them get started on that. Yeah, you can tell there's a lot of walls that you have to bomb here. Hey! Oh, you're just going for a geyser. I thought you were going for an enemy. Yeah, the geysers will lift Olimar up into the air. Okay, all of those have sprouted now. So we'll be sure to get those in a second here. Don't worry about the enemies down there, because there's actually two separate bridges, and once they get done with this bridge, they will not be able to have the enemies worry about them. Also, the enemy down there can only attack is shooting fire, and reds are immune to fire, so that's more good news. Guys, you know where your onion is, right? It's back over there. I better follow them, make sure they don't do anything stupid. I don't know where they're going through here. It's a lot easier for the Pikmin to traverse once you don't have so many walls in the way. And I guess I got that bridge done. Yeah, there's a honey wisp right there. I guess that counts as an enemy, but he's not going to bother us, so... Okay, they all know where they're going now. That's good. Hey, we actually got both blue pellets, even though I couldn't see what type I was going for at all. Okay, they're going to take the long way around, but whatever. They can do that if they want. This should give us more than 25 right here, so we'll be able to take the space float back as well. Oh, dude, go pluck that one right there. It's standing right in front of you. Can we get it now? Yes, we can. Alright, cool. Once I get these plucked, I'll send them to help as well. Guys, I was about to say, if you get stuck, you actually can get an enemy body that's in this area. It will actually get stuck on a bridge each time you try to go through here, so yeah, that's a bit problematic, but oh well. And the blues are so insistent on getting that pellet there that apparently... Yeah, whatever. Here's also another ship part we're going to get in a minute, depending on whether or not they choose to go this direction with it or the other one, because if they go the other direction, they're not getting it, but... We'll take these two, and as soon as these grow, we will pluck them. There we go. If anybody's actually wondering the question, what happens if you lose all of your Pikmin type of one Pikmin type, I actually don't know. I have not been brave or stupid enough, whichever one you want to consider it to be. I've not been brave or stupid enough to figure out what happens. I'll look at it off screen, I guess. I don't know. Dude, go help him. Seriously. The Reds, in the meantime, are actually going to work on that new bridge down here and also the enemy type that we're going to be talking about. I'll go ahead and talk about it while they're working on this bridge and carrying that part back. These guys, these are fiery blowhogs. Their attack is by shooting flames at you, but since Reds have an immunity to fire, they can't do anything like that. The other thing they can do is buck your Pikmin off. If you're like throwing them on top, and they'll buck them off. And that can't kill them, but if they get knocked into another hazard, like if the red Pikmin get thrown into water, that could kill them. So they can indirectly kill red Pikmin, but not directly. As long as you're away from water, you'll be fine. Which is why attacking these guys with reds is easily the best option, not only for their ×2 multiplier, but for that ability that has the immunity to fire. And they're all done there. And there are quite a bit of these things, so we gotta watch out for them. There is a little bit of water back there. It's pretty far back, but you do need to watch out for it all the same. Dude, right as I'm about to attack, you get interrupted by cutscene. Oh well. They did get the space float back, which once again is not required, but we got a ship part, so that's always good. An excellent slumber like me has no need for something like this, but my motto is always be prepared. Really, it's just for emergencies. Indeed it is. Hey! Yeah, they can still hurt Olimar. Yeah, once the Reds are done doing all their stuff here, no! I see that enemy in the background. I see it. There's also some shear grubs in the area, but I'm going to hope that they won't find us. Alright. That enemy back there, you might be seeing it. Jeez, that fire blowhog really needs to get his butt over here. You can kind of see him in the very corner. That enemy is a Wollywog, and these things are nasty. Like, I know, if you watch a Pikmin Let's Play, everybody hates Wollywogs. And it's for a good reason. What they do is they jump up into the air, and they essentially just try to land on top of your Pikmin and crush them. They are nasty little things. They can do a lot. They can kill a lot of Pikmin. And their hitbox is pretty high, so they can do a lot of... They can crush a lot of them at once. Try to get this one over here, but I really don't want to fight that Wollywog. So if we could get him over here, that'd be even better. Hey, you. I don't care if he hits my Pikmin with the fire. It can make you lose your flower Pikmin and turn them into leaves or bud Pikmin, but I'd rather that happen than have to deal with the Wollywog. Yeah, Wollywogs are usually going to be near water, so I would usually recommend going after them with blue Pikmin, but in this case, whatever. For now, we're going to ignore him. Because it's really about just clearing the way for that ship part that's up there. Even if we don't get it, at least we'll hopefully get some blues out of it. Alright, good job. There might be some shearwigs right here. Yep, there are. Shearwigs! We've not gone over these. There's only one color of shearwigs, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I lost a Pikmin right there, but oh well. I already told you I was going to lose Pikmin on this day, whether it was to a fiery blowhog, a shearwig, or a Wollywog. But shearwigs, what they do is they function like shear grubs at the beginning. You know, they'll come and try to eat you, and there's only one type. There's no female shearwigs. But whenever they start losing health, they'll start flying up into the air and regaining their health, and they can essentially have infinite health if you let them live long enough. So you got to take them out by dropping a Pikmin on top of their head when they're in the air. Make sure we didn't leave any down there. Okay, we did not. Good. These little small crevices are for the Pikmin and Olimar to get through. The ship parts cannot reach through there, but anything else can. No. I knew that was going to happen, too. You guys go back. Let's go ahead and heal real quick, even though we're not going to be fighting any more enemies, hopefully. Okay, so I get two options right now, and it's either get my blue count up or get that ship part back, and I'm going to say go for the blue Pikmin count to go up. Yeah, they're going to work on the grass, of course. Get up. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any, actually, so... Oh, well. You guys are so adamant about that freaking grass, man. You like being powered up by grass, of course. there might be one thing we're able to do. Dude, seriously, screensaver, go away. It would be really helpful if we could do this. We're not going to bring the ship part back, and don't get me wrong, that's not going to happen, I know that much. I'm not crazy. Or not that crazy, I should say. I'm going to try to bring this thing down onto the ground, because if I can do that, it's going to be a lot easier to get it later on. And I think I got enough to at least bring it down here. Yeah, okay, we can at least do that. I found the automatic gear. This thing chugs right along at its own pace. It makes piloting much easier, giving me the time to concentrate on the finer points of space travel. Bring them over here. We'll even bring them back, not into their onion, but we'll keep them away from any distractions. So yeah, I did lose, I think, 1 or 2 in battle, but I still did not leave any behind, and so that's good enough for me. Really, today was about getting the blue Pikmin, nothing more. I'm stoked we got the space float, because I won't have to worry about hunting for that bread bug later on. So, I can deal with that. I can dig it. And now the blue onion will actually be at base camp along with the red and yellow onion, so I won't have to worry about it being in that really awkward location anymore. So, all in all, things are looking up. Wallywogs! At least I didn't accidentally catch the eye of that Wallywog. He was watching me, but, like, he didn't actually go after me. I wasn't close enough. 4 days since impact, deep in the cave I discovered in the forest, I encountered blue Pikmin. These blue fellows have something resembling gills on their cheeks, and they appear to be amphibious, surviving in both water and land. I think everybody knows the definition of amphibious. Whatever. The wonders of nature never cease to stun me, even in this alien land. Well, at least it was only 1 in battle. I can live with that. And I think it was, like, what, a red? We have plenty of reds right now. We're going to focus on blue count, mostly. But, hey, I can live with it. Like I said, I'm not going for perfect with no Pikmin deaths, because I'm not crazy. Do you know how many retakes that would be? Like, seriously, I'm not that good at this game. But next time on Let's Play Pikmin, we're either going to go back to the Forest of Hope or the Impact Site. I'm guessing the Impact Site because, other than getting that one ship part, it is a great place to get quite a few Pikmin counts back up, and we're going to need to do that with blues especially. I think we're good to go for reds and yellows. I might get a couple reds, but we really, really need some blues. And the Impact Site is a great place to do that once you have all the types of Pikmin. So, next time on Let's Play Pikmin, we're probably going back to the Impact Site. Maybe the Forest of Hope, but most likely the Impact Site, since I'm going to record back-to-back here. So, with that out of the way, this has been Pitmarthroy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.